And Gross second substitute House Bill 1227 on third reading and final passage remarks. The good lady from the 21st, Representative Ortiz-Self.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This bill, we named it Keeping Families Together. It's the whole focus. It's what we've been working a long time for. I appreciate the representative from the 13th and the 26th who gave me feedback and worked with me on this. The bill's not, the representative from the 13th is correct. It's not as strong as it was. We did have to remove a piece of this, but I believe we're going to get there. I believe there was a lot of passion on both sides of the aisle to making sure that families are kept together whenever safely possible, that removing children from homes because of poverty is not okay. And we're going to continue to fight to get there. This bill tries to avoid the trauma that the representative from the 13th mentioned. We know, as a mental health counselor, I have worked in reunification. I have seen the trauma that is irreparable with our children and our families when they are removed even for a day. So this bill kept the rest of the things in it, like making sure that the child is placed with the relatives immediately, whenever possible. I'd like to address the mental health issues, what the representative of the 8th mentioned. Mental health issues, inadequate housing, disabilities alone should not, and poverty should not be a reason why we remove children. Let me say that alone, but if it is a danger to the child and it cannot be remedied, if we cannot put services in place, so inadequate housing could mean you just lost your water and there's no running water in your house. We can fix that. That can be remedied immediately. It is so that alone should not be an issue, but the impact of the child and the imminent danger to the child is what needs to be looked at. And it aligns hospitals and law enforcement standards. And yes, it is a step towards looking at the bias and racial disproportionality that exists in our child welfare system. Madam Speaker, we need to call it for what it is. We have research and study after study that says there is a bias and racial disproportionality in our child welfare system, in a system that's over 100 years old, that continues to place more Black and brown kids out of home than is proportionately reasonable and statistically possible. So we know there's a problem. And unless we name the problem, we can't fix the problem. And we need to look at why is that disproportionality there, and what do we need to do to fix the gaps in the service to make sure that all kids are given a fair chance and that we keep families together. Appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you.